So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Power Corridors. Thank you so much, Sunil ji, for joining us. Stories of Change. I'll start with the introduction. Let me introduce you to our viewers. In the ever changing retail industry where adaptability and innovation are paramount, Sunil Kumar is a transformational leader. With more than 18 years of expertise in brand development, franchisee development, and retail expansion, Sunil Kumar has played a significant role in reshaping the Indian retail industry. His story serves as a testament to the strength of vision, tenacity, and strategic acumen. He is the founder and principal consultant of Sansha Retail and Franchisee SASI. Thank you so much, sir, for joining.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'll start with my first question. Now, what inspired you to enter the retail industry, and what motivated you to become an entrepreneur in this field?
See, after my MBA, I got my campus placement opportunity in the retail sector, and I started off from one of the big companies, and got a good platform. Then again, moved into a few companies. And after almost 15 years of working for different brands, I realized during the 18-19 wave of startups, that was an ideal time for people like whoever was in the middle management to take that kind of a risk and try and do something on their own. So I also got into that wave of startups and I started a few businesses. So unluckily, few of them failed. We'll have to close them during Corona time. The pandemic hit us hard. So two of my businesses were closed that time. But we survived. We survived with few of our startups. So one is into leasing, one is into franchise. We also have few retail initiatives, and we recently started one company into circular economy.
Okay. So can you share some key insights or lessons you have learned throughout your 18 years of experience in the brand development or franchise development or the retail expansion?
See, in a whole, if I may put it, consistency plays a very big role. You will see success, you will see failures. Every business has its own low time, high time. There are many businesses which will make money now, which will actually be failing in near future. So consistency, some patience as a businessman, perseverance. I mean, you have to learn with every move, every wave. That trend of growing at a consistent pace needs to be visible in your actions, so that your team gets motivated and they stay positive, and hungry for the results that you aspire them to deliver. So I think yes, staying true to yourself, being consistent, holding on to your strengths, I think are the keys.
So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the Viksit Bharat mission for the 2047. How do you envision how the Sansha Retail and Franchisee SASI envision this Viksit Bharat?
I think what we are seeing already from last pandemic was a bit of deterrent. Otherwise, what we have seen through and through from last 10 years, especially, there is a bull run in the market in every category.
Yeah.
In retail also, we are having a dream run. In my franchise SASI experience, so it's a platform that we have created where we do franchise for many brands. So there are so many investors, who are taking franchisee as one good option in their portfolio, and they're hedging their risks accordingly, and it's a good source of passive income where one can aim at 10 to 40, 50% of return on the investment. And given the current pace of retail, the way it is growing, and especially when we move out of NCR, move out of cities, even in tier 3, tier 4 cities, things are brands like Judio, Intune, so many brands which are catering to a different mass now, different niche. Every brand has a different niche, like brand like Jilly, brand like so many brands which have taken a center stage in the category last very few years. So a lot of things are happening in 2047. I'm sure it's a very long period. So we are very bullish for next 4-5 years. I'm sure it's India's time. It's our story. And every segment, every layer has its own success stories. So I'm sure we are trying to write one. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you stay ahead of the constantly changing, the retail landscape, and what strategies do you employ to adapt to evolving market dynamics and consumer behavior?
See, I think knowledge, if you are working for any industry, you have to be grounded. You have to have your ears at the ground so that you can listen to the changes that are required. You can't have one strategy as a fix. You have to be adaptable. One has to learn from the way things are coming. I think that's been the mantra so far. In retail itself, every brand has its own requirements. Every brand has its own TG they're targeting to, and their requirements for spaces are different. Every investor is different in the way they approach, every brand with their requirements of, their expectation of their investment. Every city behaves differently. Every customer is different. So, I mean, there are a lot of learnings, and you can only be more flexible, more, you can keep your ears open to the market so that you can reason out what all are happening in terms of trend change, and then you can adapt to what all is possible.
So, who drove you to establish Sanstra Retail and Franchise SE? You earlier spoke that you opened 2 startups that got failed, and what unique value proposition does your company offer to clients in the retail sector?
The unique proposition, I would say, we are very honest with our customers. We give them good, valuable feedbacks. We are very blunt. We don't really put any chocolate powder on our. If there is a trend which is negative, it's a negative. So we cannot really make it positive with our words. So we'll have to give them a pinch of salt in whatever the package that we're offering to them. So give them a practical scenario of the market. And I think it was a time which was such in 2018-19, and there were so many friends, so many from the circle who joined startups. They cruised, they were in corporates and they cruised past, and they moved on very fast. Those were the times actually. And so we also took their lead, and we also moved on to jump the wagon and also started something. The motivation was, yes, it was circle, mostly LinkedIn.
Motivation and the family support, all of those things matter.
Right, absolutely matters.
Yeah. So, could you elaborate your involvement in Singular IT Solutions and your commitment to sustainability in the retail industry?
Yeah, so it's a new initiative. So we just started this months back. Singular IT Solutions. It's focused into circular economy.
It's another startup. It's another startup of yours.
Yeah, it's another startup. It's a recent startup with one of my friends, who's a co-founder. And it's into circular economy. So our vision is to provide cheaper laptops, cheaper IT products. So getting products from MNCs and from people who are using it, like especially in MNCs, they will cycle through every product. So they write off after 3 years, 5 years, depending on their SOPs. After that, we take over that product, and we, with some quick fixes and changes, we put them back into the on the shelf at retail for the customers at value price. So that's where we regenerate those products. We save them from going to the dump yard. So we're basically, in a way, it works into circular economy. So it's one of the key industries within circular economy. So especially this, what I meant with key is the electronic products. So laptop being the centerpiece in our vision. We are looking at a lot of colleges to tie up. We already tied up. We are already discussing the potentials with retail brands to offer them their point of sale solutions like laptop, printer plus scanner in reasonable prices. So it's happening, and this industry is growing at a very fast rate.
So thank you so much, Mrs. Sunilji. Thank you so much for joining us. It was such an enriching and fruitful talking to you. Thank you so much for joining, and follow for more updates. On Power Corridors. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Harshit. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you so much.